Right now at 5, the Toma VA Medical Center helps connect caregivers to resources. And a local teen is accepted into a prestigious STEM program.
Watching WKBT La Crosse. This is News 8 Now at 5.
Good evening and thank you for joining us for News 8 Now at 5. I'm Emily Brown. Ken is off tonight. Crews battled an overnight barn fire outside of Wilton, Wisconsin. The call came in just before 1:30 a.m. this morning for reports of the barn, nearby grass, and shed on fire. Multiple departments were called to help fight the blaze. There were animals in the barn at the time of the call, but we're not sure if they were rescued or not. We're still waiting to learn more from officials, and we will update you on air and on our digital platforms when we do. A Prairie du Chien high schooler is one of a handful of students in the nation selected for a highly prestigious technology program. News 8 Now's Allison Ferget visiting Prairie du Chien today to meet the impressive teenager.
By all accounts, Allie Matthews is a one-of-a-kind student, and the Prairie du Chien Junior is just getting started. You'll struggle to find a high schooler busier than Allie Matthews, and one that works harder. The teenager is in multiple extracurriculars and sports, and she works part-time as a waitress. All that hard work is paying off. Earlier this spring, Allie learned she'll be in Boston this summer, taking part in MIT's Women in Technology program.
I was actually at lunch when I got the email, and I was reading it, and all my friends were sitting around me. I almost started crying my eyes out when I was sitting there, and I was like freaking out inside.
The program is for students who are underserved in engineering, including those who have limited access to certain STEM classes. Allie is one of just 20 students accepted into this year's program. Reporting in Prairie du Chien, Allison Ferget, News 8 Now.
All right, thank you, Allison. Another one of Allie's accomplishments, she scored a perfect score on her ACT this year. Allie says after high school, she's hoping to study biomedical engineering. Well, another pleasant and sunny one today, but we are getting a big cool down overnight. Greg, how low of temps are we talking exactly?
We're going to be pretty cold tonight. Another frost or freeze problem that's going to be over the area, and that's why we do have some freeze warnings out there for a lot of the area just because the temperatures fall back into the 20s, light winds. So once again, protect those plants outside that may be susceptible to some freezing conditions. But we do have some line of showers coming through with this cold front behind there. So right now, overall, not that bad. Millston, Warson along the interstate are looking dry. We had a few showers here earlier for La Crosse, like 63, but we'll look at that in a little bit of a second. But we might see a shower here or two through about 8 p.m. There's a line that's going to be coming through even La Crosse, so maybe a shower around 8. Otherwise, temperatures then get back in the upper 40s. For the most part, a shower early here for Eau Claire, but I think they'll remain dry for the rest of the night. Temperatures getting back down to the low 40s, clearing skies around 10 p.m. too. There's your line of showers that's pushing south, maybe even a thunderstorm potential in there too. It's just now beginning to push towards the area. That's what we're tracking, not severe, but it will provide a little bit of rain as we work our way through. It should come through about 7 to 8 through La Crosse, and then further south, it'll kind of fall apart as we go throughout the evening as the sun sets. Otherwise, clearing skies for all the areas. You notice the temperatures quickly falling back into the 30s after midnight, and you're going to wake up to some pretty chilly conditions too. So grab that coffee, because it's going to be chilly, maybe even cold conditions. But we do have some pleasant weather in the forecast before we do get a little bit stormy for the end of the week.
That's right. All right. Thank you, Greg. Well, if you use avocado oil, you should check your cabinets. Thousands of bottles have been recalled due to a packaging issue. The FDA says Primal Kitchen is recalling over 2,000 cases of avocado oil because the glass may break, causing it to spill. The issue was discovered through monitoring at the company's warehouse. No consumer injuries or illnesses have yet been reported in connection to the recall. The affected bottles are the 750 milliliter size and have best when used by dates that run from August 19th through August 21st of next year. Consumers are advised to stop using the product and contact the company for a refund. The CDC issuing a warning about fake Botox injections and the dangers they can pose. Over the past few months, at least 22 women have reported negative reactions after getting these counterfeit shots. There have been 11 hospitalizations related to the matter, but so far, no fatalities. Officials at the CDC say the patients had symptoms including drooping eyelids, blurred vision, and weakness. Most of them also said they got the fake Botox Botox for cosmetic concerns. According to a previous statement from the FDA, these incidents appear to be linked to products that were purchased by unlicensed sources. The Tomah VA Medical Center is helping out caregivers today with a resource fair. It's part of their 5th annual Caregiver Support Program Summit. Over 20 VA support programs and community partners gathered to share how they can help caregivers. One organizer says caregivers are extremely important to the VA and its patients, so they want to help them out as much as possible.
So we're trying to keep the families together as much as we can by offering support as the complex needs of the veteran gets harder and harder. We try to build them the skills and be that conduit for them to help get them the services that they really need.
Some of the vendors at today's resource fair were the Aging and Disability Resource Center and Coulee Region RSVP. If you'd like to learn more about the resources the VA provides for caregivers, you can go to its website. We'll have that link on our digital platforms. Today, people from around the Coulee region rolled up their sleeves for a good cause. La Crosse's Polytechnic School held their 2nd annual blood drive. The drive was open to the public and donors explored student projects while saving lives. Plus, seniors had the chance to get Red Cross scholarships based on the amount of blood raised. The Polytechnic student that organized today's drive says the discomfort is worth the payoff.
If you can sit in discomfort for like 8 minutes, I think that is completely worth being able to help 3 people. Red Cross says that 1 unit can help save 3 people's lives. And it's just kind of one of those things that it is uncomfortable and people kind of take for granted, but it helps a lot of people.
It sure does. 10 lucky donors also received gift cards and some free swag. Well, La Crosse is one of 50 best places to live in the U.S., according to Money Magazine. The list takes into account several factors, including affordability, education, and job markets. According to the magazine, La Crosse is a, quote, picturesque slice of Midwest Americana with a healthy job market, thriving arts scene, and some of the best freshwater fishing in the country. La Crosse is the only Wisconsin city to make the list. Go us. And if you're trying to figure out what's for dinner tonight and you're craving a butter burger or some custard, here's an appetizing option that also supports a good cause. Culver's is pitching in to help the La Crosse Jail Ministry by donating 10% of all sales between 5 and 7 p.m. this evening at the Mormon Coulee Road location. The La Crosse Jail Ministry provides counseling, resources, and support for inmates and their families in the area. Protests on college campuses over the Israel-Hamas war are sparking debate and some safety concerns. A look at how they're growing from coast to coast.
Knutson Roofing, locally owned with 18 years of experience to get your project done right the first time. Whether it's roofing, window, or siding installation, we offer reliable, dependable, and quality work we stand behind. Knutson Roofing. Call or visit us online today.
Are you ready to build your future? Stella Jones Corporation in Bangor is hiring and wants you to apply. Starting wage for laborers up to $18 per hour with a $2,500 hiring bonus. No experience but a great attitude? Then apply today. Stella Jones Corporation is where safety matters and wages sustain a comfortable living. If you have what it takes and can stand behind our railroads, then we want you to apply today.
You're thinking about new windows and doors. I've been thinking about new windows and doors for over 40 years. You're thinking about the best window at the best price. I'm thinking about the best window at the best price for you. The best quality, installed by professional installers at a fair price. If you're planning new windows and doors, you owe it to yourself to contact the Board Store Home Improvements for a prompt free estimate. You'll be glad you did. Contact us today.
There are trucks, and then there's the GMC Sierra, available with the connected driving experience and the world's first 6-function multi-pro tailgate. GMC Sierra. It's the truck. Or get $3,500 purchase cash on select GMC Sierra models. Or get a total of $6,000 purchase allowance when you trade in an eligible vehicle.
Visit your best choice GMC dealer today.
At Blaine's Farm and Fleet, we get you outdoors because we get you. Whether you're ready to build your dream yard or get out on the water, we get you the right products at the right prices. Like 40-pound bags of Blaine's brand wild bird food, just $16.99. $5 off 36-pound bags of Estate Weed and Feed or lawn fertilizer. Save $50 on this DeWalt pressure washer and power up with Blaine's Farm and Fleet vehicle batteries, starting at $43.99. We get you outdoors because we get you at Blaine's Farm and Fleet.
Knutson Roofing, locally owned with 18 years of experience to get your project done right the first time. Whether it's roofing, window, or siding installation, we offer reliable, dependable, and quality work we stand behind. Knutson Roofing. Call or visit us online today.
Thank you for watching News 8 Now. Expect more.
Pro-Palestinian protesters are back out on college campuses across the country today, demanding an end to the war in Gaza and an end to their universities' ties with Israel. This follows a day in which some protesters clashed with police as authorities tried to break up their camps. Now some lawmakers say the demonstrations have gone too far. Natalie Brand has more details.
Pro-Palestinian protesters clashed with police on the campus of Cal Poly Humboldt overnight. End the occupation now! Police have been stepping in to break up some of the encampments forming on college campuses across the country, from Massachusetts to Michigan to California.
We're fighting against the complicity of our own university and the hand that this university has, and at the end of the day, we're anti-war. And I think it's really important for folks to remember that.
More than 150 were arrested outside of NYU Monday.
Free Palestine! Free Palestine!
And Jewish students at Columbia University say they feel some demonstrations have veered from pro-Palestinian to anti-Semitic.
We don't feel safe on campus. We don't feel comfortable walking around.
Some are calling on Columbia's president to do more to protect Jewish students.
While the leadership of Columbia may be failing you, we will not. We will do everything in our power to keep you safe.
Lawmakers on Capitol Hill have also raised concern about anti-Semitism on campuses.
The inability of college presidents and leaders in various states and communities to get a handle on it is frustrating. It seems cowardly, if not actually somewhat supported.
It comes as Congress is poised to send billions of dollars in military aid to Israel.
The time has come to finish the job, to help our friends abroad once and for all.
Israel did not and does not have the right to go to war against the entire Palestinian people, which is exactly what it is doing.
The foreign aid package also includes billions in humanitarian assistance for Gaza. Natalie Brand, CBS News, Capitol Hill.
Now, the Senate is expected to vote on the aid package sometime late this evening or early Wednesday morning. Today, former National Enquirer publisher David Pecker returned to the stand in former President Donald Trump's criminal hush money trial. He testified that during a 2015 meeting with Trump and his fixer Michael Cohen, he agreed to be Trump's eyes and ears, suppressing stories that could hurt Trump's 2016 run for the presidency. Before testimony resumed today, Judge Merchan heard arguments about possible gag order violations. Prosecutors say Trump commented about potential witnesses 10 times on social media. The judge appeared frustrated with Trump's attorney's attempt to explain the posts, eventually telling him, "You are all losing credibility with the court." After the hearing, Trump posted on his social media platform, "This is a kangaroo court and the judge should recuse himself." Rising sea temperatures are putting coral reefs in danger. The unique approach these Dutch scientists are taking to preserve endangered species.
We got freezing temperatures tonight, but we do have pleasant conditions for your Wednesday and even milder conditions for Thursday before it does get wet come the end of the week. I'll break all that down coming up on your First Warn Weather Update after the break.
At By Gotham Rohde, we know reputation is important, and it can affect your case's outcome. If you want your case to be taken seriously, you need lawyers who are taken seriously. By Gotham Rohde, serious injuries need serious lawyers.
It's time for more fun moments at Finati's.
Hi, everybody. Good to see you. Hi. Come on in, take a look around. Finati's has so many treats, it'll make you feel like a kid in a candy store.
Look at all the candy kids.
Or a mom. And I'll take this. Or a grandma. You guys got some awesome treats today. I hope you had a lot of fun.
Brought to you locally by Finati's Nut and Chocolate Shop in downtown La Crosse.
Sunken or uneven concrete only worsens with time due to changing seasons, stress on the slab, or poorly compacted soil. Your sunken concrete won't get better with time, but it will with our modern solutions. Choose American Waterworks.
Quality time with Taco John's. You never forget the big moments, like devouring your first slice of crispy oven-baked taco pizza loaded with 7 layers of classic taco toppings. Or your wedding. Both are life-changing. One-of-a-kind new taco pizza, only at Taco John's.
It all starts with a Chevy truck. Chevy Silverado with the Turbo Max engine and best-in-class standard torque. And Chevy Silverado HD with up to 14 available camera views. Do more in a Chevy truck. Get yours now.
Get $2,750 cash allowance, plus $2,250 trade assistance on Silverado LTZ and High Country models when you trade in an eligible vehicle. Or during Chevy truck season, get as low as 0.9% financing on all 2024 Silverado 1500 pickups.
Is your personal injury lawyer trying to sell you a settlement that you don't think is fair? You need a lawyer who won't settle your case just to move on to the next one. Get the full compensation you deserve. Get Bygoff and Rohde.
Join the conversation at facebook.com/news8000. Or you can always find us at news8000.com. Expect more from News 8 Now. Thanks for watching.
Scientists are sounding the alarm about the world's coral reefs. U.S. scientists say rising sea temperatures are currently fueling a 4th global bleaching event expected to be the most extensive on record. To save the coral, scientists at this zoo in the Netherlands created a sort of Noah's Ark. Divers tend this 2 million gallon underwater garden. It's home to 14 endangered coral species collected from the wild.
It's a matter of the quarantine, finding the right conditions to keep the corals and start to grow them. But it's a slow process. Some grow really slow and others grow quite fast.
Researchers closely monitor the aquarium's temperature, salinity, and light. They also study the corals' likes and dislikes. So if the day comes to return them to the wild, the scientists can make sure they feel right at home. The Dutch scientists aim to replicate their efforts across Europe to create a fleet of arks to ensure the corals never go extinct. Well, a decent April day today, lots of wind, but the question is this warmth going to be sticking around? Let's send it over to Greg for the latest.
Yeah, for the most part, we got this cold front coming through, and besides the cold temperatures we'll have tomorrow morning, we should actually get decent tomorrow, pleasant more, and then even milder as we go for Thursday. And that definitely looks like the warm day. We might even touch maybe some areas of 70. We can't forget the showers that we have coming through right now. Only last for a few hours and maybe a storm too at that. But that's the big picture. Right there, there's a track of the showers, even a storm too. So Volksfield down to maybe Sparta, you might actually see a thunderstorm come through here. Brief rainfall with this and a very thin line. So up to the north of Eau Claire really is pretty much the conditions are done with. But this line will continue to progress southward as you can time that out. By the time we get to about 8, it should be south La Crosse, and with the sun setting, it should start kind of falling apart as it approaches the more southern areas. Meanwhile, up to the north, we should start clearing skies out overnight, and that's really the main theme is the clearing skies, lighter winds, allow those temperatures to fall quickly back into the upper 20s, even mid-20s in certain areas, and lower 30s, and that's why we do have some freeze warnings out for most of the area, so something to keep in mind of to protect those plants that are outside. The good news is once we get by the cold start of the day, plenty of sun to go on for tomorrow, light winds, temperatures should get up to 50 by noon, and then in the afternoon, most areas should get close to 60, maybe a few spots far south may get into the low 60s, so just a little bit below average, but all in all, not a bad day. As we go to Wednesday night and Thursday, the winds begin to turn around, so Thursday morning should see as cold temperatures as we'll have Wednesday morning, and then throughout the day, the winds just start picking up, so Thursday looks overall pretty good. as we go through Thursday with that south wind, so that should help boost those temperatures up. And there's all the rain we've been talking out to the west. This is Thursday night, so most of Thursday night looks okay, probably towards the morning commute of Friday morning we're going to have to keep an eye on. Really, the system has two waves we're keeping an eye on. One comes through Friday, lifting showers and thunderstorms up through the area, potentially for some heavier rainfall with this. Right now, the severe threat mainly south. That'll come through, and it looks like by the time we get to Saturday, we might actually have a little bit of break, depending on how this plays out. Some drier air may be able to work its way in. So Saturday may not be, and definitely an all-day rain. We still could see some showers and storms going on, but I think that's the best opportunity of the weekend to see at least some sun and some warmer temps. Come Sunday, then we have the next system come up, and this one definitely bears some watching. It's a little bit further west. It comes up Sunday. We're on kind of the warm sector of the storm as it pulls northward, so this will bring showers and thunderstorms probably back in the picture some point Sunday into Sunday night, along with potential for some heavier rainfall. This will linger probably through Monday. Right now, the severe threat for Friday stays to the south. I think we're pretty good with that. The one to watch for is come Sunday, because this actually is being pulled further north. We'll have to keep an eye on this going into Sunday afternoon and evening, depending on how the system tracks. That's the one thing we're looking at. The other thing we got is a lot of rainfall, potentially 2 to 3 inches, and this goes from basically Thursday night all the way through Monday. So it's going to be a good soaker going on for all the system. But for tonight, we're not dealing with that. A little bit of shower or storm here for the next couple hours. Otherwise, clearing skies. Temperatures getting back down below freezing with the freeze warning out there. And then tomorrow, cold start but pleasant conditions with plenty of sun, light winds. Everyone getting close to 60, and it gets even better as we go through Thursday. Potentially even mid to upper 60s with that south wind, and then it gets active and wet for Friday and beyond. So.
Yeah.
If you got weekend plans, something to keep an eye on, especially Sunday and then obviously Friday too.
Yeah, it might be a good movie weekend for a lot of
people. Could
people.
be. I mean, like I said, Saturday we could see some warm temps too, but
Yeah.
we're going to see a lot of activity going on.
Okay, keep the umbrella handy.
Yeah,
All right. Well, when we come back, dogs in danger. The story of how police officers rescued close to 4 dozen dogs from a building on fire.
Get ready to brighten your day and support a great cause. We'll have the details of the Franciscan Healthcare Auxiliary's annual geranium sale. Learn how you can buy a plant while supporting local nursing students.
Proper installation of your new windows make a difference. The team at Clear Choice Window and Home Solutions are factory trained to make sure your windows are installed to last. Call or stop into the showroom for your free estimate.
To everyone who enjoys a feel-good meal, we're crafting one for you, Wisconsin style.
We're talking handcrafted, cooked to order.
Scoop to perfection goodness.
More like greatness.
A snuggle up in the booth, share a bite kind of meal.
A fill you up, heart and soul kind of meal.
Come treat someone you love to a meal they're sure to love.
One always served with a smile.
That comes from the heart.
From Wisconsin with love.
Welcome to Delicious! A1 Vacuum Sales and Service has been part of the La Crosse area for 75 years. And so we thank you for that opportunity and for supporting the area's largest vacuum store for all these years. Our mission is to provide great service and offer quality products that stand the test of time. And we will continue to be part of this wonderful area we call home. Leave a legacy that isn't plastic in a landfill and support the store that supports you. Thank you for your business.
A1 Vacuum. Our business is picking up.
This is Kathy. She's about to see her dentist. She's afraid. Not because of the drill, but because of the bill. A big bill. But Kathy doesn't need to be afraid, and neither do you, thanks to affordable dental insurance from Physicians Mutual Insurance Company. It's easy to get this coverage. Don't believe me? Call or go online for all the details. You can even have this free information kit. This isn't a discount plan or preventive-only coverage. This is real dental insurance. It helps pay for over 400 procedures. That's a lot. I'm talking cleanings, fillings, crowns, bridges, root canals, even dentures. Bottom line, you'll have help paying for routine care and expensive major work. But if you want deductibles, forget it. There aren't any. No annual maximum either. Plus, you can see any dentist you want. Stop fearing the big bill. Start saving at the dentist. Call now or go to sendinfokit.com.
Physicians Mutual, Physicians Mutual.
Get the day's news in your inbox. Email newsletters from News 8 Now. Sign up today. Go to news8000.com/newsletters to get started.
You're watching News 8 Now. Expect more.
A dramatic scene at a pet hotel in New Jersey. Dozens of dogs had to be rescued after a fire broke out at the facility. Body cam video shows police racing into the Canine Resorts Pet Hotel in Fairfield over the weekend without breathing equipment. The officers had to force their way past several locked doors to reach the pups. Firefighters arrived on the scene moments later. Graham Clark, who works in the area, also joined the effort, moving the dogs outside to safety.
First 4 officers were straight in, bringing dogs out, and me and my wife stood outside and held the dogs while the police and fire rescued them. It was quite exciting.
In all, 46 dogs were rescued by police and firefighters. All are doing well. Well, good news with that. We'll have another look at tonight's forecast after the break.
Knutson Roofing, locally owned with 18 years of experience to get your project done right the first time. Whether it's roofing, window, or siding installation, we offer reliable, dependable, and quality work we stand behind. Knutson Roofing. Call or visit us online today.
Are you ready to build your future? Stella Jones Corporation in Bangor is hiring and wants you to apply. Starting wage for laborers up to $18 per hour with a $2,500 hiring bonus. No experience but a great attitude? Then apply today. Stella Jones Corporation is where safety matters and wages sustain a comfortable living. If you have what it takes and can stand behind our railroads, then we want you to apply today.
At Papa Murphy's, we build your pizza with the freshest ingredients. You take it and bake it fresh in your oven.
So technically, I make the pizza.
Right now, get the limited time Taco Grande pizza. Papa Murphy's, change the way you pizza.
Get solar and get saving with Olson Solar Energy in the La Crosse area.
When you're talking to someone and you call someone at Olson Solar, it's not someone in Utah, it's not someone in California, it is someone local right here. By doing that, we control the entire process. So we control the project management, we control the design, we control the installation, the electric, the hookup, permitting, and that really sets us apart.
Stop into our location near you. Learn more at olsonsolarenergy.com or give us a call.
People across Wisconsin are enjoying the rewards, stability, and flexibility of a career in healthcare. Why not you? WIS Caregiver Careers can get you started as a certified direct care professional. You'll learn the skills you need to make life better for older adults or people with a disability. All training is free and online, plus earn $500 in bonuses. Start your new career. Sign up today at wiscaregivercdcp.com.
Results are in for the 2024 Best of La Crosse County. Head to bestoflacrossecounty.com to see the winners in every category. Thank you to everyone who participated, and congratulations to all the winners.
Presented by River Valley Remodelers. Knutson Roofing, locally owned with 18 years of experience to get your project done right the first time. Whether it's roofing, window, or siding installation, we offer reliable, dependable, and quality work we stand behind. Knutson Roofing. Call or visit us online today.
Coming up on the CBS Evening News, part 2 of a CBS News investigation that looks into the growing wave of online romance scams, how a recent tactic is turning some of the victims into accomplices. That and more headlines tonight on the CBS Evening News.
All right, there's that line of showers and thunderstorms. So Black River Falls, it looks like that'll be like Sparta to Vokesfield along the interstate. We'll see that line also hit La Crosse maybe in about another hour, but light showers, just a brief moment of showers. Otherwise, clearing skies. It's going to be cold overnight for all the locations, 20s to 30s for both. So definitely cover those plants up if you got them outside. The rest of the time looks mild for Thursday. Rain coming back for Friday.
Yeah, hopefully it's one of the last freezing nights we have in a very long time. Thank you for joining us at 5. We'll see you at 6.